Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Judgment Premiere Run. I don't have a lot of history with this series. I've only ever played Yakuza 0. But I did like Yakuza 0 quite a bit. So that's nice. Fortunately, this one's in English, so that's not an automatic ding on it. I do want to say before we even start that... Oh god, I don't remember if it's a Kyriel or a Karael, a Sariel. Oh god! Either way, thank you, 86. Much appreciate the sub. As ever and as always. Not VA Ghost, though. VA Ghost is insane. Thank you, VA Ghost. Much appreciate both of you, although neither of you told me where you want to put those, so... I'm afraid that's a stabbing. Now, I just want to start with something really quick. I am going through the process of complaining to Amazon for the fact that my new capture card is not here. I don't know when a replacement might show up. So we're going to have to live with the blipping. There's nothing I can do about it. I have tried everything that I am capable of doing to resolve that, and it's not happening. I can try to minimize it, which I will be doing, but there's going to be blipping, and I'm sorry. I plunked down the $300. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I know exactly what to tell you, and it pisses me off. But moving on. So getting on with the game proper, I do want to say a big and public thank you to Tokyo Vampire, Emperor Valerian, Twilight Jericho, Who Girl 2011, Scene de Kaman, which I'm probably pronouncing incredibly wrong, Kai Snow, and Command & Conquer 2. Thank you, all of you, for funding this run. That's not a large number of people, but as I've said, it's not just the number of people, it's the amount of money put towards it. And vice versa. And they put a lot of money towards this run, which is why this is so high on the priority list. So, without further ado... You're right, Sheik, or sorry, entitled toxic gamers. Really? Well, hang on. Let me go ahead and type down VA Ghosts. There we go. And Isarael? I don't remember which one I said second. But he's putting it towards Link's Awakening. Uh-oh, we're a smoker! Why are we a smoker? We are truly evil. You can tell because we're smoking. So we're going to go ahead and just make sure this is all correct, which I believe it should be. Yep, we're double inverted. Hey, look! Proper inversion controls. Holy crap! It's almost like this is a game made within the last 30 years. I'm never letting that go for Red Dead Redemption 2. Never. We can turn the blood down to mild, but we're not doing that. We want all the blood. And of course, we're going to be doing it in English because of course we are. That's it. Those are our options. Yeah, that's super not happening, Scene. I hate this game already. It's the worst game I've ever played in my entire English life. Oh my god. Why are people donating? Thank you very, very much, Falcorian. Much appreciate and much obliged. And... good lord, dude. I mean, I feel you. I've been in a wheelchair myself, but I hope you are recouping and recovering. Save the princess! I can't do your Saldir or your Steiner voice, so Saldir. You got this. But yes, we do have to stab you, Valkorian. I'm sorry. It's the rules. I don't make up the rules. Actually, I do. By the way, Seened, thank you very much, and welcome to the 2-year club. Much appreciated, much obliged. Thank you. Although, you also didn't tell me what you want to put it towards, so I'm afraid you also have to be stabbed. It's just such a shame. Like, it's not my fault. I mean, it's actually completely 100% my fault. So I guess that's on me. I'm gonna wait. A premiere run. All right, Bonkers, you got it. A premiere run is the closest thing I've ever done to a review. It's when I sit down and go through a game that I've never played before that's relatively new, and we rate it. You see those ratings over there on the left? Story positive, story negative, gameplay positive, gameplay negative. So we rate it. Things that are good, things that are bad on both the both the positive and the negative side of things. We just decide to debate. We kind of go back and forth in our own arguments about that. Part of the reason for streaming this live is to get people's input and see what people think about things. Yakuza Kiwami. So noted. Seriously, the Valkorian. Stabbing aside, it is good to have you back. Like, just in general. Yes, I don't decide what I premiere run. You guys do. In fact, I don't decide anything I do at this point in my life as far as the show goes. All premiere runs and in-depth classics and lore runs and mini-nations and ruminations are all decided by you guys. So you 100% decide what content I push out. So that's why, for example, when Valkorian subscribed there, I say, what does he want to put that towards? Because he could put that towards funding a future run. Yeah. Yes, we're all a bunch of entitled baby gamers. Okay. Is there a place to see what people are picking? Yeah, lorerunner.com. Pressing Y in battle will automatically perform complex moves with ease. Correct, Aethel. And we haven't actually hit Smash Bros yet. Oh, no, that's what VA Ghost said, Max Time. Which I did put that down towards Fallout 76. Yeah, that's incredibly unlikely to happen, Dream Whisperer. We tried that last year, and then the vote spread was so wide, I felt really guilty for doing so I changed my mind. And didn't. And I just went with the top voted ones. Well, we'll try normal. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't see that message at all, Max Time. I literally don't. I just went back and checked it. I don't see that, dude. So I'm putting it towards Yakuza Kiwami because that is what I did see. Here, look. So, Seeing Kimon subscribes at Tier 1. They've subscribed for 24 months, currently on a 9-month streak. I'm here, he says. Also, there's 2 moments of copywrong to tell you. Also, I'm telling you this right now, just enjoy the game. Also change the voice to English. The English voice acting's pretty good, actually. Congrats, I'm glad you're walking again. I'm losing my mind, I'm so excited today. I wanted to get you the PDF. I'm so sorry, I would have told you where the copywrong music is. I'll put it towards Yakuza Kiwami 1. That's every message I have from him, in order. Next time. Just read that live off the thing. I mean, I would love to do that, Dream Whisperer, but then again, I mean, right now, FF7R doesn't even have any money put towards it. Actually, it's the one person put towards it, so... Now, as I was just saying, thank you very much, Bonkers. Very much appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. And yeah, you can absolutely put that towards Warcraft 3 Reforged. Well, I assume you mean Reforged, right? And Valkorian wants to put it towards... I just saw him say that. Where was it? There it is. Battlefleet Gothic. There it is. You got it. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised nobody's been putting money towards FF7R. Like, that's legit surprising to me. By contrast, Ghost of Tsushima, which has no release date, has a ton of interest put towards it. Warcraft 3 Reforged, which has no release date, has a ton of money put towards it. Cyberpunk, which recently got a release date, has tons of interest put towards it, you know, blah, 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 blah. Anyways. I did know this came out after... no, it doesn't, Bonkers. Warcraft 3 Reforged still does not have a release date. Now, if you're saying it's December 30th or whatever, that's a placeholder. It doesn't have a real one.
Yes. Yes, I understand.
Of course you follow me. They all do.
Hold up. At least we can pause and skip, so that's a good thing. Tell you what, we'll stab you with painkillers. Does that sound like a good thing to do? I've been stabbed with painkillers. That just feels weird. Like you feel like ice from inside. It's just the most bizarre sensation. Yeah, it just and then you pass out because that's what's supposed to happen. Anyways, thank you very, very, very much, Ginger Overseer. Oh, thank you. Much appreciate the support. And I've put that towards Trials of Mana. Thank you for putting it towards something I'm very much looking forward to. Okay.
We'll absolutely be able to help you out with that. I guarantee you.
Hold up. Sorry. I gotta point something out here. I don't know if this deserves a plus, but I think it might. Did you know this game was localized twice? Oh, hey. Apparently, Cashel just said the same thing I was just about to say. Anyways, this game was localized twice. I'm not actually kidding. So they had the original translation, you know, just into English. Now, that's not the voice-acted translation. That's just the translation. Then they did the English localization, the one we'll be hearing and seeing, which is a separate translation from the previous one. And apparently the developers, and I can't think of their names right now, please forgive me, had to actually go to Sega and basically be like, look, we really want to do this. And Sega's been pretty cool the last couple of years. So Sega was like, yeah, okay. And Sega allowed it. So... yeah, what they have is basically a literal translation and a localization. Like I said, we're going through the localization, but that's impressive. I am actually surprised they did that. I don't know if that's plus worthy, but that is noteworthy one way or the other. Yeah, Sega's really been on the ball. Sega and Capcom both. They've both made pretty good turnarounds. Who knows, maybe we'll get a good Sonic game soon. I'm just messing. We've had a couple good Sonic games. What do you guys think? Do you think that's plus worthy? I'm legit curious of people's thoughts on this one, especially you, Takoida. I mean, Plutonia, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I had to deal with a lot of crap to get some of my videos up, and I actually failed. Yes, I have Valkorion. Oh, what was it called? One of my premiere runs, the third video of it, will never go live because Sega said no. They said that we own this and you can't publish this video. So, you know, that sucks. And of course, we've got the Sonic movie coming out, and that sucks. So it sounds like Sega corporate is horrible, and Sega, the producers and developers, are awesome. Which sounds a lot like Nintendo, now that I'm thinking about it. What was the name of that game? Binary something. Binary Domain. That was it. I think I'm going to make a note. Let's pencil this in. I'll debate this some more. There. Actually, let me ask the relevant question. I think this will be an important thing. Can I get the literal translation here? In this version of the game I am playing. Because I only saw two options in the dialogue options. English and Japan. Why not, Valkorian? Although that would be more of an IDC, but yeah. Now I gotta wait. Remember, smoking is cool. We'll check then, once we get to gameplay. Ryozo Genda.
Oh, you must be talking about Yagami. Absolutely. We appreciate any interest you might have. But it's just,
Ah, there's us. I think.
Wow. You know, must be so nice to be a rock star. Right, Saori-chan?
Gendala, Saori speaking. Yes, Yagami is currently employed by our firm.
Where's the cord on that phone?
Same bullshit all day. Guess everyone wants a lawyer who can win, huh? Yagami Sensei?
Hey, throw me a bone. I never would have won without a hand from these two.
Of course you wouldn't have. 99% of these cases end up in convictions. It makes an acquittal a big deal, even if it was just luck. Talk about a lawyer being a hero. Makes even a former gangster look good.
Guess so.
Wipe that grin off your face. You think you're better than us?
I'm no saint.
Could have fooled me. You know, you're not gonna win all of them. Trust me, pal. My record's not... Are you listening?
Of course. I get the message.
well, Shintani's available right now. Yeah, you bet. He's more experienced.
Are you hearing that?
No.
Now I'm getting tossed your goddamn
Guarantee
leftovers.
you'll like him. He does great
Shut up, man.
Okay, and you're sure?
work. He's as skilled as they come, trust me.
But
Well,
that
no.
just can't be right.
He hasn't won any cases. You know how rare that is? Haven't you heard 99.9% of criminal court cases end with the defendant behind bars? Pretty ridiculous, huh? Right? What? Well, you still want Yagami, though.
Man, I am so done.
Hey! Can it? Yes. Yes. And you're absolutely sure. I understand.
I like how even the music stopped.
Tell him.
Who was that?
Another call for Yagami-sensei.
Big whoop.
But the client is Shinpei Okubo.
Huh?
Not sure I believe that. Okubo's a free man now.
Not anymore. He's been arrested for murder.
Come on. We already proved he was innocent, right?
It's a new case. He's being processed right now. What they told me is that he stabbed his girlfriend Emmy to death, set the apartment on fire.
Okubo would never do that. Stabbing Emi-chan. I just don't understand it. Okubo. How could he?
Can I just say real quick that one thing Sega consistently does good is music.
Suspect secured,
I was actually curious if that's a real statistic, Dream Whisperer.
My career as a lawyer died alongside Emi-chan.
Because that's horrifying if true.
Both murdered by Shinpei Okubo.
God, that's just nightmare land. I've decided never to visit Japan, guys. So okay, that was in 2015, excuse me. So I guess they can have wireless phones, I guess.
Come in, Kaito-san.
At least they're honest about it, Dream Whisperer.
Are you getting close yet?
Yep, right by the Don Quixote. Heading your way now. You just about see our man?
Yeah, I got him. He doesn't have a clue, huh? Ah, you're getting good at this. Almost like a pro.
Wow, thanks. I always dreamed of being a professional stalker.
Not sure I'd call it that.
You gotta admit this is crazy, though. A detective tailing another detective? You only see that shit on TV.
Oh yeah, hang on. I just realized something. Oh, it's not going to let me change it? Hang on a second. I've been meaning to do this more regularly anyways. Give me just 1 second, please. Huh. It won't let me change from E for everyone for the rating of the stream. I was just thinking after Fire Emblem I need to make a point of regularly changing it to like E for everyone or teen only or whatever, just to try and keep up with it, because I play some games that have cussing, and we played Witcher 3 for God's sakes. But apparently even though there's an option right there, I can't actually change it. It won't let me. So whatever. Whatever. Moving on.
Stay focused.
Oh yeah, hang on. Sorry, Hazardous, you're too young for this channel. Get off of here and never come back. So let's see. We're just gonna toss this in here and this in here, and let's go ahead and put one for this. Well, no, apparently not, Ethel. Alright, now to spoil Yakuza 6, because I've never played 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6. Why are these... Here, I'll do this while this plays.
Alright, I'll join up with you soon.
Okay.
Step aside, old man.
Piece of goddamn trash.
Hey, asshole, he said move!
Huh?
The fuck are you doing?
What? You wanna die, bitch?
The hell's his problem?
What's going on back there, buddy?
Looks like I need to teach these punks a little lesson.
Need to? Didn't you tell me to keep my head down?
Hey, who you calling punks, you homeless piece of shit? Huh?
Sorry, Kaito. I'll see you soon, okay?
So much for being careful.
It's okay, I've got to have a combat tutorial.
Get a load of him! Man, you seeing this shit? Okay, our boy's a movie star. What? How's that?
They don't have any emblems, so they're not Yakuza, they're just punks.
You're a damn joke. Now let's do this thing!
Okay, I've got this. Maybe. Ooh. Dad, you want me to block, please? Blocking. Ridiculous. Fine, fine, fine. I will block. There, I blocked. See? That's what we call a lore block. Okay, fine, I'm blocking. There. Got it. Lock on is awful. As expected. Hello? There we go. He's not dead. He's fine.
Let go.
He's not dead either. He's fine. He's fine. It's actually really hard to explain how this is played. It's actually a little stiff. Which it feels on purpose, though. I am beat 'em up man.
Who are you?
I just told you.
I'm all done. Kaito-san, where's our guy going?
On his way towards Pink Street. Crowd's thinning out. Get your ass over here.
Got it.
And make it quick. Any minute now, he's gonna figure out I'm shadowing him.
Okay. Alright, so first I want to go to the arcade, play the drone race. Then I want to go eat at the side cafe. Then I want to do all the mini games. All of them. We're even going to do the Meat Fist minigame. Holy crap. You don't have to hold down to sprint. Do you know how many games screw that up?
Okay, he's on to me. Good luck, Tuck. It's all you now.
Really? I need more time.
Just get your ass over here. If we lose him, it's on you.
Well, that's just rude.
Whoop. That's just... I'm astonished so many games get that wrong. Anyways, real quick, thank you very much, Meat Fist. Much obliged and appreciate the sub as always. Unfortunately, you didn't tell me where you want to put it. Stabbing time. Hey, DLC is available. Ah, yes, so options. What do we got here? Okay, changing the audio returns the title screen for future reference. So we'll test that later. I don't see an option. Oh, never mind. There's the difficulty. We can change the difficulty on the fly. Let's see here. Max Time says I'm stupid. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. You're right. It's going to be in Italian. Yeah, no. Meat Fist. Yakuza Kiwami. So noted, and thank you, sir. Alright, hang on. So where's my potential positives list? This would be gameplay. Honestly, this feels like an aggregate to me, so let's aggregate this up. Oh, congrats, Papanix. I'm never getting that one. We are currently maxed on blood level, Adam, so that should answer your question. What was the other thing? There we go. So difficulty is changeable on the fly. Sprint is a toggle instead of a hold down. And optional dialogue is fully skippable. As well it should be. Yeah, it's been almost a year since I played Sleeping Dogs at this point. I was just... Not quite a year, I guess. A little exaggeration. Like 9 months. No, it doesn't quite feel like that. That was more of a combo-based system, and that felt kind of like a 3D Street Fighter to me. This feels like... I don't know. We'll do more fights, then we'll see what it feels like. Oh, this is our completionism. Which we are not doing, by the way. We're not 100%ing this game. Right, case file, 3 blind mice. So this is a task. So we're not even on the quests yet. What the hell? It's almost as if we're in the tutorial. I was gonna say the original Arkham Asylum is what it feels most like. I'll have some Geralt dialogue here. Except not voiced. Okay, you know what? I will let you guys decide how much we minigame it up. How's that sound? You cannot exit first-person mode in tailing mode. You must find the person who matches the appearance. If you find anyone speaking, you hold R2 to observe them more closely. Oh god, this is weird.
What the...
Incredibly unlikely, Adam.
Finally. Thought you were never going to catch up, man.
Sorry.
Plus 10 something. Yeah, we can play the karaoke on mute. Now, the tail mission, because those are so awesome in Assassin's Creed. At least it's not binary. That is actually nice. But it looks like it's the same general concept. They have a warning meter. This really does look straight out of Assassin's Creed, actually. What do you mean, Ginger Overseer? Your question's too vague. I need more specifics. What do you mean? So, the way I usually play a video game if I was playing not for the show Hazardous, let me use Oblivion as an example. So, I get out of the sewers, and then I do everything in the game, and then I do the main quest last, thereby concluding my playthrough with the ending of the game. Because that's just generally the way I play games. It also makes more sense to me to do things that way, side and then main. The side stuff may or may not be connected to the main stuff, but also is specifically, let's call it, I have no idea how to talk about it. It makes sense in my head. There we go. Oh, a rumination? No. I don't do ruminations on shows. That's one of my big rules. Other than the Star Trek stuff, obviously. I mean, this is going to sound like a really strange statement, but I do like a game that embraces it being a game. As it should, to put it bluntly. Like, don't mistake me, I like gameplay and story integration as much as the next guy. But if I had to choose between gameplay and story integration and really good gameplay, I know which I would pick there. Which always amuses me, because one thing I've noticed a lot of reviewers do is they complain that video games are too video gamey, which always just makes me laugh a bit. Mass Effect 3, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I am completely down with a video game being... Okay, fine.
Hey, hey you!
With a video game being video gamey.
It's high time you pay all the rent you owe.
I just need a little longer, okay? Just one more week.
Another week? I am done warning you.
Yes, I assure you.
It better be. Bye for now, then.
I mean, I have actually complained about games that are like the Yakuza series because they don't pull off the blend of Yakuza as well as the Yakuza did, right? Now, I've only played 0, but I mean, how often do you see a game where it's extremely serious and crime drama, you know, and also absolutely ludicrously ridiculous at the same time, and making it work?
Oh, that was close.
I'll name a specific game I can think of that failed at that exact thing. Binary Domain. Which tried to be serious and silly, and just failed at both. In my opinion. I'm almost amused I don't see any graphics options, by the way. Let me non-suspiciously check my phone. Yeah, I would really love to turn off the blur. I hate motion blur. I might legitimately give this game a negative just for the blur. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is awful. Honestly, I don't think Devil May Cry manages that same blend. Because the only Devil May Cry that's ever had serious to it really was 3, in my opinion. Yeah, same thing for me. It hits my headaches. Like, I actually get headaches from blur. So I'm gonna try really hard not to move the camera too quickly and too often.
Ah, someone call me?
Nope, no one called you. I know I just said that I wasn't going to do that, but I need a place to hide. Hang on, there we go. Fair enough, Dream Whisperer. I don't know. I mean, I do know why blur is in video games. It's the same reason it's in movies. And the reason it's in movies is because it used to be in movies. In case you're missing that, because I have actually looked into this. Back in the day, film cameras weren't that good. So things like blur and things being out of focus were normal. Because the cameras weren't good. Then, that became the norm. And then technology progressed. And we actually, as of, say, about the mid to late 90s, have had the tech for cameras that can keep everything in focus and have no blur. But they deliberately do that because everyone was so used to it from the old way that had been done for decades at that point. So it became the norm. And then video games started becoming more cinematic as the technology for game devices and PCs improved. And so they all borrowed from the film industry on how exactly to develop their cinematic touch. So yes, video games do it because films do it because films used to have no choice. This is probably one of the worst examples of artifact design I can think of off the top of my head. That's why I'm spending so much time on this. Because it's... No. No. At least give me an option to turn this crap off. In fact, speaking of which... I can't even pull up the options right now.
He's heading for the Champion District.
Oh, great. We're never gonna find him in that maze.
Probably why he's going there. Thankfully, we can always follow him from above.
Yeah? Wanna break out the pigeon?
Just try to head him off, Kaito-san. And be ready.
On it.
Oh, and try not to get carried away. Can't afford to get that thing fixed again.
Yeah. Just don't lose him.
Now, hang on. No. I guess I can't actually change the options in mid-mission. That's kind of weird. That makes sense, though, actually. Now that I think about it, I take it back. That makes sense. That way, you're locked into a difficulty, for example, mid-mission. So, whatever. Okay, to address what Aethel is talking about, there are valid usages for the focusing thing, and some actually good camera directors and directors in general will use those kind of methods in order to draw your attention to something. And usually, what they do is they'll switch focus in mid-action to change focus to this, or this to this to this, in order to try and direct where the eye of the viewer is going. Now, I still dislike that, but at least that's an artistic choice rather than just artifact design.
Dead end. We follow him, we blow our cover.
What do you think he's doing in there?
Probably meeting someone he doesn't want to be seen with.
Makes sense. Pigeon's up. Can you see it?
Hold on.
That being said, I adamantly think they're doing it here for the wrong reasons. So let's go ahead and sketch in a gameplay negative. Blur. All these are sketched in. I suppose I should start doing the thing again. I stopped doing it because people kept being like, "Rah!" But I'll start doing it. So, potentials. 1, 2, 3, 4. One potential here. And one negative here. There we go. The only reason that negative is a hypothetical right now is because there might be an option to change it, and someone named Seend, who's in chat right now, is going to do me an awesome job of helping to look up if there's a way to turn off blur, because Seend is awesome. He'll do these things without me even asking him to. I have found the cat. I got 5 such and suches.
Hey, there it is.
Hold on. I'll send the feed to your phone.
Nice flying, Kaito-san. Keep it steady. You been practicing?
Now's not a good time, Talk. Gotta concentrate. There's another guy in there with him.
So he is meeting someone. Hey, I know that guy. He's a bookie for horse races.
Trying to gamble his way to paying off debts, huh? Because that always works.
Yeah, well, if they came all the way out here just to meet, he must have the cash on him.
Hmm?
We'll get what we need if we move now. You remember what we're doing here, right?
Collecting the debt that detective owes. Oh, I get it. This is our chance.
Just relax. Let me do my thing, okay?
You got it, Talk. Don't fuck it up.
Language. Yeah, that's pretty much all of them, Plutonia, and that's a good infographic for those. Now, I hate to complain about this, but have you ever heard a drone in real life? I have, because I actually own a drone. It was a gift. And I've been out playing that drone. And that, yeah, that's loud. Those things are loud. Now, Bonkers mentions that you can turn this off on PC. Is this game on PC? Because I didn't think it was. I suppose I could just hop onto Steam really quick here. Nope, I don't see it. I don't even see a page for it. Yeah, I was going to say, I know Yakuza 0's on PC, because I need to buy that again. Because it's worth it. I mean, I won't even play it, I just want to be like, here, put more stuff on the PC. I am legitimately weirded out that there's no graphics options whatsoever. Like, that's just bizarre. Why would you not have any graphics options? And don't tell me it's a console game, that's not a good reason. Yeah, no, that's a codified negative then. Boop. I'm sorry. I hate to start with our first codified point being a negative, but that's awful. Whoops, wrong thing. Okay, here we go. I'm coming for you. I got 80 whatevers.
Nice night, huh, Detective?
Huh?
I hear the bookies in Kamurocho make some pretty good deals. You win 10% more, you lose 10% less.
They have a cheat code.
Make it sound so enticing. Maybe I should get in on it. Hey, where are you going? Don't you need your money?
What the hell is this? Who are you?
I'm here to get my client's money back. Before you lose it on another horse.
So they hired a thug to collect. Should I be impressed you found me?
A thug? Well, that's not very nice. You and I are in the same business.
You're a detective?
Afraid so. I hear you're pretty hard to get a hold of. That's why the people you owe came to me. Look, I know you have the money on you. You can't get out of this. Just do us both a favor and pay up. Don't put up a fight.
Well, you're right. I have the money. But look, I'll pay everything back after I win big on this next race. Just wait, okay?
Are you serious? I didn't track you down just so you could...
Maybe next time!
Whoa! You gotta be kidding me.
How did he have a flare on him?
He's making a run for it.
I saw. Where are you going, little guy?
Damn it. Get back here.
Anyways, thank you very much, Command and Conquer. As always, much appreciate the bits. Thank you. If you happen to know where you'd like to put that, let me know. And it shall be done. That's the wrong button. There's a distance gauge. Oh my god. Okay, QTEs. QTEs. Wait, I auto-run? Oh god, I do auto-run. Ah! Hang on.
You won't get away.
This might also be a negative. I'm just going to go ahead and admit to that. I'm not a big fan of QTEs in general. Especially entire QTE sections like this. We'll see. We'll see. And bloodstained.
Fuck off!
Language.
You need to learn when to quit.
Shut up. I have it all figured out. I'll get the money!
Yeah, Force Unleashed, that's a good example of bad QTE. Okay. So, Tiger, single, Crane, large. Got it. How do I switch? Ow. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's interesting. We've got a crowd, sorry.
I'm not done yet.
That's gonna take some work, I think. It really leans on lock-on, which I'm not used to. Like, you may have noticed I was just straight up incapable of doing certain actions at a certain time, because I wasn't facing him. Oh yeah, and now I need to mute.
I don't get it.
Did you say you were a detective? What's your name? I never said I'd field any questions. It's Yagami. Take a good look. Now do you believe me? So let's be civil here. Just hand over the cash, okay? 150 grand? Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Actually, I guess it isn't. Back off. You want some kind of racket here? I'll sue you. Oh yeah? Pwah! You gonna sue? What the hell do you think you are, huh? Hold on, Kaito-san. The hell? You're not a detective. You're frickin' Yakuza. Oh yeah? Guess you'll know what'll happen to you if you don't pay up then. Ease up, Kaito-san. I'm sure he doesn't want to piss you off anymore. Alright, I said alright. God. Here, have some money. Listen here. I'm gonna sue you into the goddamn ground. You see this? He broke my frickin' nose. Don't be so melodramatic. I think we both know who threw the first punch. No way am I gonna let that slide. Just you watch. You'll see. The court's gonna... Huh? But that's... a lawyer's badge. So you're not a detective. And you still want to sue? You know, you won't know what hit you. Yeah, I've noticed Yagami basically doesn't swear at all, which I like. And thank you, Seemed. So I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the song that we need to mute. Smoke Man! With the power of smoking. Today, I will show the power of Smokination. You automatically become cooler the moment you start smoking. Hang on, watch this, watch this. So, there's me, right? Just a normal person. Nothing fancy about me at all. But all of a sudden, I'm a lot cooler. Wait, hang on. Let's complete this. There we go. So you see, Roosevelt wore shades all the time. What are you talking about? That's all he did. He wore sunglasses every day. By the way, did you notice Fred Tatasciore? What do you want to bet the guy Tatasciore is voicing is the bad guy? There's Mercer. I know he was in it. Yeah, unfortunately, Aethel, I actually kind of agree with you. Like, the visuals of smoking I could kind of see, but I have smelled smoking. And it's just not cool. Anytime I think we can unmute it. Anytime I've had to be around smokers, I've had to immediately wash my clothes afterwards because the stink just lingers there. No offense to smokers, I just hate it. I hate that scent. Oh, and I'm allergic to it.
Kamurocho. No better place for a night out. A neon city. But the brighter the lights, the darker the shadows.
You just need even brighter lights.
The whole town's run by the toughest Yakuza family out there. The Tojo clan.
Dun dun dun.
And the deeper you dig, the more interesting things get. More dangerous, too. Take this burglary ring. Just a bunch of kids looking for kicks. Word is, they met on some sketchy website. Never even seen each other's faces. As for the cops, they can't catch a single one.
They're apparently very incompetent. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, I tend to not go into casinos, too.
What really cares about in Kamurocho these days, though, is the murders.
No.
Over 3 months, 3 Kansai Yakuza have turned up dead. Most think it's the Tojo clan, making some kind of power move in the ongoing turf war.
This one's missing its eyes, too.
That's not the only thing, though. All 3 of them were missing their eyes. It's in one little corner of this city that I run a detective agency. I work alongside my partner, Kaito-san. Funny enough, he's ex-Tojo.
Fair enough, Shikor.
I'm Takayuki Yagami. Used to be a lawyer.
Hold on.
I put that life behind me 3 years ago.
I just had a really weird thought. I don't think I can do this, but in case I can, give me a second. Just give me 1 second, guys. There we go.
As for my badge, it's barely even a decoration at this point.
Chapter 1, 3 Blind Mice. If it bothers you guys, I can turn it off. Ugh, smoking indoors. Ugh. Never get off everything.
Here.
I mean, you can. But,
I'll scrounge up the rest for you later.
What about your cut?
I'll get it eventually. All of this goes to the client.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm gonna swing by Genda Sensei's place. See if he's got any work.
Don't hold your breath. For a lawyer's office, things are slow as shit over there.
You're aware they're one of our best clients, right?
Yeah, I know you used to work there and all. But don't show up empty-handed. Here, buy him some sweets or something. At least go through the motions.
So generous. My boy's all grown up.
Don't mention it, Dad. Now get going.
Let's see here. So the first thing I want to do is go take over the neighborhood and become a new real estate mogul. Yeah, that's Crispin Freeman.
I hear they've got some extra fancy dorayaki at the Popo over on Tenkaichi Street.
Ooh.
Even come in a box.
Huh?
Well, Genda Sensei's got a pretty big sweet tooth, if you get me.
Right. I'll go pick some up.
I'm doing this on my end, Shikor. It's not an option in the game, sadly. It should be, but it isn't. Music that soothes the soul. I guess I should get some records first. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Alright, time to go to the Emperor. Wait, I should actually not do that. I do like having the map as a shortcut, as it should be. Oh, I'm sure that'll come up later, Takoida. Alright, so as with the Yakuza games, you can see this is where you're limited to going. So it looks like I have access to Club Sega. And that's it, other than the shopping mart. So let's go to Club Sega, shall we? Sorry. And yeah, loading transitions there. What do we got here? What do we got? Fighting Vipers. Fantasy Zone, of course. Don't recognize that one. Is that it? Virtua Fighter. Oh, dude, Virtua Fighter. Let me play Virtua Fighter. No, why can't I play Virtua Fighter? No. Sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Cord. Cord is correct. It's Club Sega. Or Seagord, if you get that reference. Why would it let me play the games? Damn it! You gave me access, game! Ah, whatever. See you around, Aethel. Have a good one. Life sucks. Can't play Virtua Fighter in my game that just came out 3 weeks ago. I guess, in fairness, this came out late last year in Japan, but still. Let's see. I want star potatoes. Yep. I'm gonna want some jump chips. Yeah, this came out... When would the English version of this come out? I know it's pretty recent. Like, we ended up having to shuffle it around because of scheduling. But we were going to play this basically the week after it came out. So it can't have been that long. Super Beer! Guys, they have Super Beers! And Lux Soda, my favorite. They've also got White Soda. Dude! Wait, do they have, like, purple soda? They have Coffee Mocha, spelled wrong. June 29th, there you go. That's what I was looking at. Oh, hey, they've got hair products. Oh, I need that. Get the smooth look going on. There we go. There we go. Admittedly, the textures aren't that great, but I'm still impressed that most of these are 3D objects. Like, that's an attention to detail I can appreciate. Whoa, oh god, this is disorienting. Let's go check out the mags. What do we got here? Game space. And also, mild. When you need to cook, but you have no personality. Get mild. I can't read Japanese, so we're just going to go with the rest of those. Yep, up. This controls very strangely. Oh, hey, it's one of my favorite things. Actually, I don't care for egg sushi. I forget the name of it. I never have. It's too sweet. They put too much sugar in it or something. You know, I can make my own egg sushi. Hey, yeah, I want all of the cigarettes. Those actually look kind of good. But not as good as those. Oh, I want that. I want that in my mouth right now. Oh, no. I haven't seen any bricks yet. Hang on, we'll look at bricks in a minute. Hi. I would like to buy the only thing available. There we go. Yeah, sure. They don't have platy donuts. Yeah, they have regular donuts. Which we know those are just not even the same. What? Do I need to beat up some more people?
You just bought some of them dorayaki, yeah? Sorry, but they're mine now.
Okay.
Are they?
Look, I've been after one of those things for days now, and you just bought the last fucking box. Can't stand for that, right, boys?
You're gonna try and mug me.
Wow. Can't argue with that line.
Not for my money.
What was that, smartass?
But they're trying to steal my sweet roll. This is dodge. I need to get rid of it. Ugh, that is going to take some getting used to. Okay. Ah! Ah! I would like to buy this thing that you're literally forcing me to buy. This is going to take some getting used to the controls. I might have to turn the difficulty down for a bit to get used to what button is what.
Damn you!
Have you had
These sweets are mine!
Always getting into trouble.
Hey, Fred Tedeschiora. Maybe? Okay, maybe that's not him.
Let go!
Our boy Talk here doesn't start shit without a real good reason. And that means it was you. You dumbasses jumped the wrong guy.
No.
You know this guy's like a son to the Matsugani Patriarch, right? Know what I'm trying to say? Asshole.
Yeah, no, that's Tedeschiora.
Can't we just let it be?
No can do.
I like his suit.
Just became a matter of Matsugani family honor.
I'm sorry.
Kengo, you haven't met our buddy Talk here, have you? He's a guy you want to know. Hotshot detective type.
Right. It's good to meet you.
The boss paid his way through law school back in the day. Made him into a damn good attorney. Guy even managed to get a bona fide serial killer off the hook.
Seriously? Wow, that's incredible.
Right? Damn shame seeing talent like that go to waste.
Huh, totally.
Get this, though. The first thing that killer did when he got loose? Stabbed his girlfriend to death. Can you believe that?
Oh, damn.
Yep. Guy got the death penalty and everything. They get around to hanging his ass, Tuck.
Not yet, no.
Oh, what the hell's taking him so long?
Here. This is the money from that detective. The rest is yours. I already took my cut.
Good. You're finally getting the hang of this whole debt collecting thing.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Anyway, how's Kaito?
Fine.
You mind asking him something? How long's he gonna stick around? Not wise to stay in town after you get kicked out of the family. But, I can look the other way since the boss likes you so much.
Speaking of, how's Matsugane-san doing?
None of your damn business, I'd say. Come on, let's go.
Degenerate lowlifes, ruthless thugs, and all other scoundrels constantly roam the streets in search of a fight. You can choose to run away or outright ignore these thugs, but teaching them a lesson will get you SP and items. Be warned, the cops will show up if your fights take too long. So leave the area immediately if you don't want to end up in jail. Okay. You can acquire a skill book. You can use a 2D code. You can clear certain events. Make sure to eat regularly to recover your health. If you're already at full health, you won't be able to eat. Get to know the staff. They may end up giving you access to their secret menu. There are many drinks you can drink. There are many bars you can drink from. Excuse me. When you decide to drink, his intoxication will rise. EX gauge charges faster when drunk. Once he consumes a certain amount of alcohol, he won't be able to drink anymore until you give him time to sober up. However, he can acquire several skills that raise his alcohol tolerance. What you need to proceed. Valuable items. Check valuables. Valuables. Got it. Quest items. There are numerous venues. By frequenting hangout spots, you can gather new information on investigations or just chat with interesting people. Some of these people may end up being powerful allies on your quest to bring justice to the streets, provided you spend enough time with them. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're done. So what do you guys think? Should we turn off the black and white filter? We've already had one complaint about it. You too could complain. And be an entitled baby gamer! I'm kidding. I'm just making fun of that idiot. Why is it black and white? Oh. For shame, sir. For shame! Alright, we'll turn it off. Hang on. It's gonna take a second. There you go. Okay. No one liked the black and white. Don't be ridiculous. They are still chasing me. Good lord. There's only one way to hide. By going into Club Sega. Oh, come on! Why can I not use these? This is the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. It doesn't let me play Virtua Fighter. Seriously, why can't I use these? You unlocked all these places to go to, and you just had the whole thing being like, you could go do optional stuff, but screw you! You cannot do optional stuff! 15 negatives to gameplay. It just told me, see? It's like, go to these places. Freaking stupid, terrible, awful, worthless, awful, terrible, stupid game! I hate it! Spit! 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 That's right, it gets 3 spit rating. A 3 spit rating? 3 spits rating? Yes, it's the new Saliva score. They have a 24-hour internet cafe where we can watch porn. I doubt that.
Hey there, Saori-san. Look, dorayaki. Extra fancy. Genda Law Office, where I used to work. Things haven't changed much these past 3 years.
Hello, Yagami-san.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You, getting situated?
Yes. Everyone here is just great.
So I hear you're good. Passed the bar with top marks and everything. How'd you end up in this dump and not in a bigger office, huh?
Huh? Well, you see, that's,
I hear you over there, Yagami.
Evening, Genda-sensei. Other than my real dad, there's 2 people I look up to like a father. Genda-sensei's one of those people.
You can tell because he's smoking.
He gave me a job here, before I'd even gotten out of law school. Shintani-sensei out for the night?
I can't keep track of that boy. I'm sure you're happy, though. You don't have to deal with him.
Huh?
You two can't stand each other. You hate each other's guts. Be honest with me here.
Hold on now. Shintani's like a mentor to me. So, about that job you have.
If you really want that job, you're gonna have to get along. So show your senpai a little more respect.
Oh, Genda-sensei. I got you some dorayaki. Just sit right there. I'll grab you one. Huh? Sorry? Did you eat them all?
All but half. Hope you don't mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Japanese humor. Real story. Once upon a time, my step-parents had a pineapple cake up on the table. And they were off doing with something. And they came back, and like the chunk of the top layer of the pineapple cake was removed. Not the cake, just the pineapple. And it was done very cleanly. And so they automatically presumed that it was actually their kids who were there at the time. So they approached the kids like, dudes, you could have just asked. You didn't have to steal the top layer of the cake. And they're like, what are you talking about? The dog did it. We were not even 100% sure how it happened, but the dog had somehow gotten just the pineapple off the top of the cake. Anyways.
So, what are the chances you've got some work for me, Genda-sensei?
Work, huh? How long you gonna keep doing this to yourself, Yagami? You know how dangerous this city is.
Wouldn't be many cases for me if Kamurocho was a safe place.
Uh-huh. Cases like collecting debt for the Yakuza?
Hey, better that than no work at all, am I right?
You call that detective work? You're practically a mercenary.
Fine by me. I was never too hung up on being a detective anyway.
Listen, Yagami.
Yeah?
You ever thought about becoming a lawyer again?
I haven't.
And why's that?
Take a good look at me, Genda-sensei.
Hmm?
These eyes aren't exactly the best judge of character. I think I made that clear 3 years ago. What use am I as a lawyer if I can't tell good from bad?
Knock it off, Yagami. Stop beating yourself up. What happened to Emmy was tragic, yes, but it wasn't your fault.
Doesn't matter whose fault it is. I never want to deal with something like that again. So, have any work for me? A guy's gotta stay busy, you know? Keeps me distracted from Emmy-chan and all that. It doesn't matter what you've got, just give me something.
How about a divorce case? I have some evidence that needs collecting. It'll be the usual deal. Stake out a love hotel, snap some photos, tail the guy, dig through some trash. You in?
I'm in. A job's a job.
I give up. I'll send you the details later. And next time, don't bring a gift, you hear? Doesn't feel right taking them from guys too broke to pay for.
Anything you say.
This is going to sound strange, but I actually really like phone calls.
Genda Law Office.
Where's the cord?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yagami-san, that was Shintani-sensei.
Hmm?
Apparently, he wants your help gathering evidence for a murder.
Huh?
Since when are we working a murder case?
This is the first I've heard of it, too.
Go give Shintani a hand, Yagami. This blows that divorce I was gonna send you on out of the water. Been years since we had a murder case.
Shintani-sensei says he's waiting for you at Tender, that bar on Taihei Boulevard.
Tender? I'm there all the time.
Sorry.
Just making sure.
Okay, cord's here. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Normally, in a game like this, I would give a negative for a lack of fast travel. There's waypoint systems. You can get the taxis. But I don't think I'm going to for the same reason I didn't back in Yakuza 0. It's a small area, and that's awesome. You know, density over distance. I really wish other open-world games would get with the program of density over distance, you know? I really like the idea, I just remembered. I really like the idea of a law firm actually hiring detective agencies to go find stuff, right? Evidence. I suppose there's reasons why it isn't done that way, and of course there's, you know, rules of procedure and policies and blah, 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 blah. It's just an idea that appeals to me. Is this it? I think this is it. Oh, I know, right, Plutonia? Mankind Divided did a good job with its open world, too.
It's
very
called
dense.
Tender. Got my first job here 20 years back. Masuda-san never changes. Running a bar must keep you young.
Hey, Tuck. Shintani-sensei's in the back.
Great. We've got some business to talk.
Surprised to see me?
I'd be more surprised if I didn't.
Who's that, Talk? A detective buddy?
Not exactly, Mari. This one's a client.
Won't be your client for long if you don't show up on time. You're late.
Come on, you called me here totally out of the blue. Chill out, maybe. Oh, and I'm getting a drink.
And I'm paying?
Let's call it a business expense.
Here's a familiar face. Kyohei Hamura, from the Matsugane family.
I ran into him earlier, actually. Take it he's your client?
Yep, got hauled in earlier. They're charging him with murder.
Seriously?
Seriously. So, the Matsugane Patriarch came to us for his defense. Genda-sensei's the go-to guy for all his legal problems, you know?
How'd you end up in the driver's seat then?
Genda-sensei gave him my card. Gotta say, not looking forward to defending a Yakuza.
Tough luck, I guess.
Anyway, you're coming with me to the station. Need to have a word with Hamura. You got way more Yakuza experience than me, after all.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Let me give you a rundown of the case first. The victim was a Yakuza. A Kansai guy, part of the Kyorei clan. They found his body tossed in a dumpster just about a week ago.
Hold on. This is...
The guy who got his eyes gouged out? Yep.
Small note. I've talked about this before, and I just want to use this as an example of it. You can have violent and gory things without showing it. You don't have to show us the empty eye sockets or the destroyed viscera or the blood leaking out. You could just show us the guy, you know, like they do, with the sunglasses on, obscuring him, and then the blood kind of present, and then they just show people's reactions to it. I only point that out because I appreciate that sort of thing. It would have been easy for them to actually show just how gory it is, and, well, I mean, that would be awful, wouldn't it?
Cops think Hamura's the one who did it.
Hell of a case, man.
This is the third Yakuza they've found like this. Fortunately, we're not dealing with a triple homicide here, so the media isn't swarming. Hamura's got an alibi for the first two incidents. His third murder is the only one they're pinning on him.
So they won't admit the cases are connected?
No. Makes sense. 3 bodies and not a single suspect isn't exactly giving the cops credibility. Guess they just want to get this case closed and move on, even if they have to force it through. And hey, the victim was Yakuza. Nobody really cares who hangs for it.
Oh, conversation choices. Yeah, the original Alien is another film that is surprisingly non-gory. There's one very gory scene in Alien 1. Most of the rest of it is implied or suggested. And of course, that works because it makes the one scene of actual on-screen gore have more impact. Don't mistake me, I know some people like gore, and I'm not trying to dissuade them. It's just... I appreciate this approach rather than the approach. As the conversation progresses, you may come across a point where you'll have to select the best response. During that critical thought process, you'll gain SP if you select the best choices quickly and efficiently. If you choose unwisely, you'll lose the chance to gain SP bonus, but you don't lose SP, so that's good. When you have a chance to gain a bonus, the number of good choices will show at the top of the screen. Number of stars, good choices. It's not timed. I'm actually thankful it's not timed. It gives me a chance to think about this. I see. The thing is, I'd ask, did Hamura really kill him? I don't know how their rules work over there, but there's a thing called defendant confidentiality or something like that, which basically means that anything that is said between a person and their defense lawyer is ironclad, and you can't share that. In fact, if you do share that, you could get a trial thrown out and get in a new lawyer. Privilege, thank you. Yeah, I guess that's true, guys. Now let's go with this one. That's my gut.
Why'd they come after Hamura, of all people?
2 reasons. First, The victim was a Kansai Yakuza from a group that's been making inroads in Kamurocho, and picking fights with the Tojo clan along the way. Odds are this was a Tojo guy wanting to send a message. And as you know, Hamura fits the bill.
And the other reason?
Hamura and the victim were seen having a fight on the day of the crime.
I'm guessing there's security camera footage then. Has Hamura said anything to you?
Yeah. He told me he didn't do it. Claimed the cops were falsely accusing him.
So he insists he's innocent, huh?
Why, Kai Snow?
I think I know enough. We should get to the station.
You go on ahead. I got some calls to make first. Just take a cab there.
Will do.
You do, Kai Snow? Oh my gosh. And yeah, you are on the thank you list. In fact, we got Candy Cop 2. The Kamurocho killing. Dun 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 dun. I don't have any evidence yet. But I do have a person involved.
Leaving already, Talk? And only one drink in.
What can I say?
Oh, here you are. Guys, no.
Busy man.
See?
Funny you should say that. Another customer of mine has a job for you. I'll tell you about it when you're not so swamped, okay?
Hey, I'm not about to pass up a paying gig.
Then come back when you and Shintani-sensei are done.
Good night, Adam. Have a good one. So here's a weird question for you, and it's one I've debated before. Let's assume that there's a game that is good. It's +3/+3, okay? And let's say there's another game that is also good, that is +3/+3. However, the second game just kind of gels better with you, right? Like, it just clicks with you in a way that the first game doesn't. Do you think that kind of thing should be notated in a review of the format we're doing? $4, really? Oh, alright, whatever.
We just keep running into each other tonight, eh, Doc? Why the long face?
Hamura-san. I'm Shintani from the Genda Law Office. The Matsugane family asked us to represent you.
Then I'm glad you said yes, Shintani-sensei. We're gonna get along real good. Just like my boss and Genda-sensei.
Right. Well, let's get started. I'll be taking point, while Yagami here will be doing the legwork to try and back up your claims.
No better guy to do it.
I'll do what I can.
So, they brought you in under suspicion of murder. Can you tell me more about that?
Huh? What do you want to know?
Whether or not you killed the guy.
Does it really matter? Your job's getting me out of this mess, regardless of the truth.
No. Because if I find out you actually did it...
You'll drop me?
Better. I'll make sure the prosecution puts you away for life.
This is bullshit! Just like you did that serial killer, huh?
Yagami?
All the evidence at the time pointed to Shinpei Okubo being innocent. That's why I chose to trust him.
Third time they picked this up.
But then, that Okubo guy... Well, he proved us all wrong. Murdered his girlfriend in cold blood.
Come on, Talk. Let's be honest about what you were really focused on at the time. You wanted that precious acquittal so bad, you didn't even stop to think you were setting a murderer loose. right?
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
I thought they didn't do that in Japan.
Try saying that to Emi Terasawa's parents. That's why you quit, right? You couldn't face them.
You think, we could maybe get back to the case?
Sure. Why not?
You good to go?
Damn it, I guess this is just part of the job.
I'm fine. Keep going.
My apologies. Now, let's start with the victim. Toshiro Kume, 34 at his time of death. A member of the Kansai-based Kyorei clan. Around 6 a.m. on the 4th of December, the police got a 110 call from someone who found his corpse in a pile of garbage.
I hear you and this Kume had some kind of argument before he died.
Yep.
Did the police say what evidence points to you being the killer? Do they have anything substantial?
Nope. Bastards are keeping their lips sealed. Ain't that right, Shintani-sensei?
Yes. At this point in the investigation, the cops won't tell me what they've got against you.
I just feel like pointing this out. I have no idea how Japanese legal system works, but that doesn't fly here in the States. In a criminal court case, it is actually mandatory that the specific defendant, not just the defendant's lawyer, but the defendant, gain access to all evidence, and it all has to be filed and done appropriately. I just thought I'd point that out because it's interesting that that's a point here.
Your words are the only thing we'll have till the trial.
Is what it is.
Anything else you want to ask, Yagami?
God, that's actually kind of... The more I hear about the Japanese legal system, the less I like it. And I hate the U.S. legal system. God, I love this music. Okay. Let's see. Whoop, that's not... I didn't mean to hit that. Argue! No.
What do we have on the victim?
Toshiro Kume, 34. Run-of-the-mill Kyorei grunt.
Was Kume alone when you ran into him? Hard to believe he'd take that kind of risk in hostile territory.
It was him and one more. Probably another Kyorei asshole. Don't know his name, though.
So there were two of them. And how many of you?
I'd say there was probably 5, including me.
Interesting.
Where did you and Kume have your fight?
Out in front of a club, Amor, over on Supon Street. Me and a few Matsugani boys had a little run-in with a Kyorei guy. Turns out that was your boy, Kume.
And who started the fight?
What do you think? I'm not gonna let some Kansai punk strut around like he owns the place. I'd already thrown a few drinks back at that point, too.
What time did this all go down?
Just past 9.
So what happened after you and Kume had your standoff? Went your separate ways?
Nah, he tried to split, but I had my boys grab him, dragged him into Amor.
What?
I thought it was just a little scuffle, though. You're saying you abducted Kume on a crowded public street?
Hang on, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is really a good thing, but you'll notice there's some very deliberate camera work going on constantly, where the camera is basically... A lot of games, in fact, the game we just played, do the exact opposite, where the camera is very static. It's like mathematical, right? Start here, end here. No variation. For this one, they're doing just a little bit of a bob as it moves. Just enough so that it feels like an actual human being is carrying the camera, rather than you know, the mechanical look, which is a stylistic thing, and I just wanted to point it out that they're doing that.
Yep, Amor is one of the family businesses. So I went in, kicked the customers out, and kicked the crap out of Kume. But I'm telling you, I didn't kill the guy. Just tossed him out the back door when I was done with him. I left right after, too. A few minutes before midnight.
Uh-huh. So you were seen dragging Kume into the club, and he was found in the morning with his eyes gouged out. I'd arrest you too if I was a cop. You have an alibi? What time did they think Kume died?
Apparently between 2 and 3 in the morning. The cops were drilling me real hard about where I was around then.
And? Where were you?
At a sauna. A spot called Sauna Goten. Spent the night getting a steam.
But there's no proof you were actually there, huh? Well, otherwise you wouldn't be in here.
Pretty much. Someone should have seen something, though.
Who's the detective in charge of the case?
Kuroiwa, from Organized Crime. Shintani-sensei is probably real familiar with him.
I am. More so because he's one of those brutes with a badge. Pretty sure the Curie murders are his case.
I can't stand him. Guy doesn't give a rat's ass about Yakuza.
I think I've heard enough for now.
We'll get going then.
But yeah, I'm actually legitimately enjoying the camera work so far. I want to circle back to that subjective Tetris thing later. Don't let me forget.
Yagami, head over to Sauna Goten for me. See if Hammer's alibi holds water.
All right.
If we can prove he was there, we won't even have to go to trial. I'll give you a ring tomorrow for the report. Later.
You know, who's Don Quixote? In context. Because that is the third time the camera has gone out of its way to make sure the name Don Quixote is in this camera screen. It happened earlier too when it was doing a pan out to the whole thing. Apparently it's just a store? Okay. It's just weird that they just keep focusing on it. I guess they were probably a sponsor or something. Whoops, wrong button. Well, I guess I could do this. Ivan Netanyahu.
Guess we're doing
God's sakes. Fine, fine.
What a waste.
Oh my god, his body vanished! What in the world?
Excuse me, you work here?
Yeah, come on in, friend.
Actually, I'm not a customer. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm here about a murder. The Yakuza who had his eyes gouged out.
Oh, a detective came by for the same thing. Wanted to know if their suspect was with us the night of the incident. And you are a reporter?
Something like that, yeah. And this is Hamura, captain of the Matsugane family. Did he come in on the night of the crime?
I'll tell you the same thing I told the cops. I make it a point not to remember anyone specific, you know?
You get a lot of customers in and out, huh?
Up to the last train, at least. From there, it's only in till morning. You know how it is. People drop in, wait for the trains to start up again. Same as any other night.
Interesting. So everyone who comes in stays till morning, huh? And as long as I can prove Hamura was here, we'll have our alibi.
Oh yeah, the cops mentioned something kind of similar.
You guys don't have a security camera? Something we could check, see who was here?
We do, but it deletes all its footage every 3 days. Privacy and all. It was already long gone by the time the cops came around.
Got it. Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Well, it's time to kill him. What? No. See you around, Kai Snow. I guess.
Hey, you're out here pretty often, right? Did you see a Yakuza head into Sonic 010 the night of December 3rd?
Why would I know that? You're crazy, mister.
Well, yeah. I'm playing a Yakuza game.
Hey, you have a sec? I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who went to Sonic 010 on the night of December 3rd.
You seriously expect me to remember something from that long ago? I'm trying to work here. Get lost!
Am I the only one who really pays attention to visual things around me? Sheesh.
Hey, you have a sec? I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who went to Sonic 010 on the night of December 3rd.
Nobody pays attention to me, so I'm not gonna pay attention to them.
Well, that makes sense. Stab. There we go. Can I just say that I apparently hate that bike? Sorry. Can I just say that I actually feel really bad for anyone who tries to design a murder mystery thing? Because if you think about it, doing so means you're automatically screwed. Anyone who's actually smart will pick up on it immediately, because you have to make it, you have to make the clues make sense, otherwise you're making a cheap murder mystery. Or so you can make a cheap murder mystery, which sucks. You can make one which is, decent, but it's designed for more people to be able to put the pieces together, which means it's unfortunately too obvious, which means people are going to pick up on it too early. Or you can make it really obtuse, so people feel stupid for not picking up on it. It's one of those starting downhill kind of situations.
Excuse me. I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who stopped by Sonic 010 on the night of December 3rd. Did you see anything? This is the guy. Name's Hamura.
I can't say I know him. There's tons of Yakuza around here. Though, now that you mention it, I remember something about a host getting smacked in the face that night.
By a Yakuza?
Yep. Don't think he got hurt too bad, though. Pretty sure it happened right around midnight.
All this on the night of the incident.
But when I went to check things out, the Yakuza was long gone. The host was just standing there shouting. That help at all?
Any idea who the host was?
Nah. I mean, they all kind of have that pretty boy look. Doubt I'd be able to recognize him if he was standing right in front of me.
Does anyone else know about this?
I don't know.
Thanks for your help.
Not much of a lead, but also the only lead I have at all. Well, I mean, it's kind of like time travel stories, Shikor. Writing a good time travel story is nightmarishly difficult, and debatably has never been done. So that's the generic pretty boy look? No, I'm kidding, of course. So about that Tetris thing I mentioned, right? Why do I keep getting a plong, by the way? That's been happening this whole time. Whoop, I overshot my thing. I'm still debating if that's the kind of thing that should be notated. Obviously, I've said this many times, these are not objective reviews, because I don't believe in the concept. I don't think objective reviews exist. And if they do, they are uninformative. So let's see. Here's an objective view of this game. The controls are functional. The game did load. And it is displaying on my monitor, and I can hear it. There you go. There's my objective review, right? Now, I do try very hard to be fair. I've said that many, many times. But everything I say is very subjective to my own opinion. I bring this up because, as I said, some games just click with me better, regardless of the specific score. And I've actually struggled with this point several times, where I feel like I need to give a plus for enjoyment, but not anything specific. And so, and I'm actually kind of the same way, Scene. Yakuza 0 just clicked with me instantly. And it hit a very nice sweet spot. I call it Tetris effect. When something just Tetrises perfectly into you and yours. And we all have different things, right? We all have things that just kind of completely gel with us. You know, we all understand that concept to some extent or another. And I have to admit, despite everything, and there are some niggles I've noticed here and there, this game is kind of sliding into the same niche slot that Yakuza 0 did so far. And it's something I've been struggling with for a bit now. And maybe we could do something like the codified thing. You know, basically making a separate note saying, this game was very Tetris for me, or something like that, right? Oh yeah, so here's 50,000 bonus yen because I have a Yakuza 0 save on here. I actually heard about that. Oh my god, okay. That's not a bad idea, Shikor. Also, hi, Who Girl.
Yo.
You're still here? I thought you'd have left hours ago.
I was gonna, but I realized all I do at home is pass out. Did go for a drink, though.
Oh, now you're having another. You know that bottle's mine.
Well, Genda-sensei give you any work?
Yep, probably thanks to the Dorayaki. He wants me to scrounge up some evidence for a murder trial.
You got this from Genda? I thought it was all about civil suits now. Criminals don't pay the bills, right?
Well, this one comes straight from Matsugane-san. Turns out, Hamura went and got himself arrested.
What the hell?
For one of those Kyorei clan murders.
You mean that eye-gouging shit?
Mm-hmm. I just dropped by the jail to see him. He claims he's innocent, though.
Huh. Crazy.
Not interested? I can't say I blame you after what Hamura did. Booting you from the family was a low blow.
See, like stuff like that. I'm sorry to nitpick, but even though this game is gelling with me, in the interest of fairness, a lot of the dialogue has been kind of stilted and a little bit too on the nose. And there's been too many times they keep bringing up, basically what I would call bad exposition. Two characters telling each other things that they both know about each other so that we can get into it, right? And that's been happening basically the entire game so far. Like, oh, yeah, you remember this one time you did this thing? Yep. Just like that other time you did this thing. Yes, but during that time when I did that thing, you didn't think this about that. It's been that in almost every major cutscene so far. I should probably at least jot that down as a potential negative, because it's been pretty recurrent.
If you want, I'll handle it solo.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm the one who fucked up, not him. Either way, we've got the case. Count me in.
Good.
And yeah, I've seen that in quite a few Japanese products in general. Doesn't make it good. So we'll put a potential negative for that. And we'll just, up here, just for the hell of it, we'll kind of add a asterisk. I mean, you're right, Scene. That is the cliche, isn't it? The joke. I didn't. So Who Girl says, didn't know that until the recent Sega poll for Judgment. To which I then respond, Sega poll for Judgment? And then Who Girl says, yes, it was a poll done about Judgment and whether or not it should be such and such. And then I say, whether or not it should be such and such? Like, that type of dialogue is not good, in my opinion. And then someone says, Metal Gear! But yeah. I mean, look, I like the Metal Gear Solid games too, but I will definitely point to that type of dialogue as just being, huh? Oh my god, there we go. No! Well, I'm stabbed. I deserve it. Still debating the brickwork, by the way. They look all right.
What's up, Shintani?
Morning, sunshine. I'm on Nakamichi Street.
Yeah, and?
You know Majore? Little cafe, killer coffee. Come here.
Another impromptu meeting?
Don't whine. I thought you liked keeping busy.
I do. I want to play the pinball machine. What kind of Yakuza game is this where I can't play pinball or Virtua Fighter? 37 negatives to gameplay. Oh, wait. Almost. Did I make it? Did I make it? No, I didn't make it. Oh my god, they got a bat. Listen, Seed, I'm on a murder case, okay? If I can't immediately go play pinball, then this game is wrong. I should have the right to play pinball while investigating a murder case.
Really, guys?
There we go. Okay. Is that a door? That is a door. And by a door, I mean a staircase. I can talk, I swear.
Hey, over here. Take a seat.
Ooh, they have cannolis.
Right. Anyway, I asked around near Sonico 10. Couldn't get anyone to back up Hamura's alibi, though.
All right. Good work.
So, what'd you call me out here for?
Something came up. Take a look at this. Cops released it to the media. It's the camera footage from Amor. Hamura and Kume are both in here. Clear as day.
Damn. Didn't realize the cops had their hands on this. This could be pretty bad.
Ready? I'm gonna play it. Kume's the poor bastard getting dragged into the club.
Notice they gave up on the others. Guy in purple, he just gets away.
Explains why Kume's buddy there is running for his life.
Yep. Got a name, too. Akira Murase. Another Kyorei thug. Word is, he hasn't left Kamurocho after getting interrogated by the cops. By the look of things, there must be a Kyorei hideout nearby.
Crazy how clear it all is. Hamura can't just talk his way out of this.
Yep. And there's more. Take a look at this. 1 hour later, everyone leaves, except for Hamura and Kume. Even the owner hightails it.
Wait, why would they stick around?
Who knows? Our pal Hamura never mentioned this part. Now, this happened around 10 p.m., meaning there was another 4 hours before Kume's suspected time of death. The question is, what were the two of them doing all that time?
Hamura said he threw Kume out of the club around midnight. After that, he left the club himself and went to the sauna.
Right. But I want to hear how it all went down from a different angle. That's where you come in, Yagami. You gotta talk to the guy in charge of Amor.
Back up a second.
Huh?
You're the lawyer here. I get that. You decide what kind of investigation we need for the trial. But don't tell me how to do my job.
Yeah, but aren't you gonna talk to him either way?
All the same, I'd appreciate it if you'd stop barking orders at me.
Okay. I mean, he was being pretty, you know, pretty decent. Respectful, whatever word you want to use there. Let's see what the issue is here, buddy. Unless we're just a cop on the edge. Or ex-cop, ex-lawyer, lawyer on the edge. With a chip on our shoulders. And a... God, I don't remember what else. There was a rain. Where's my cigarette? There was a rain that night. A rain so hard it washed the slime off the streets. Ah, how do people talk like that? Yeah, it's right up. Or you could force me into first-person mode and take away control from me. Alright, where's the cat? Where's the cat? Yep. Heard it.
Uh-huh.
Damn it, it's still to the right. Where are you, cat? Reveal your secret. You're probably... No, okay. Reveal yourself to me. I hope I have stereo audio on, otherwise I'm being an idiot. Okay, that's to the left. So it's either really up, and I'm just a blind idiot. Or it's down here somewhere, and I'm a blind idiot. One way or another, blind idiocy is the way to go. I feel like I'm playing Where's Walt. Does anybody see it? Oh, I can move? Oh, hey, I can move! I didn't know that. Did you know my legs work? Okay, let's do a ping. One ping only, mister. Okay, so it's to the right. Sorry. Oh, there's a wall. Hello. I have found the cat. So anyways, yeah, it's that. I saw it instantly. I was just looking for the damn cat. Look, if I can't...
Huh? Who are you? You need something?
Your soul! And I jab him with Frostmourne.
Actually, I was wondering if you have a minute to talk.
About?
About December 3rd.
There we go.
Oh, I had that day off, man. If anyone's gonna know, it's our manager. He doesn't come in till nighttime, though.
A manager, huh? This him?
Oh, it is.
What's his name?
Aragaki.
Think you could get in touch with him for me? We need to have a chat.
I could try. Hold on. I knew this was gonna happen. He never has his phone on during the day. He usually hangs out near here, though.
You mean in Kamurocho?
Yep, usually.
All right, I'll go take a look around.
If you don't mind me asking, how? You're just gonna walk the whole city?
Yep.
No, I have a plan. Someone I can use to help me find him.
The cat.
Photo. It shouldn't be much of a problem.
Huh. If you say so, man. Good luck.
Thanks for the help.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go through the staff-only thing. It's okay, I used to be a lawyer. I have access to everywhere. If that doesn't work, I'm also in with the Yakuza. Hey, security camera, which is taped over. That's where the owner is. I know just the person to ask. The Montai Internet Cafe. Ah! It's time to go to the Internet Cafe. Now to accidentally knock over bikes. Oh, sorry, dude. Ah! Oh, wrong one. This one? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I know, right, Seend? The reason I made that statement kind of jokingly was because it was just occurring to me that he just has access to a lot of places he really shouldn't. And then I realized he's an ex-lawyer who is an active detective who has direct connections to the Yakuza and already does missions for said Yakuza, so he's pretty connected. That's probably the other side.
Somehow I knew I'd find you here.
Ah, Yagamishi. You here to join this raid I'm about to get going? Probably not, huh? What can I do for you?
Got something I need a guy like you for, Tsukumo.
Is this a real thing? Like mats and pillows and no chairs?
This is Makoto Tsukumo. He's a character. Tsukumo makes a living digging up dirt on the internet. A modern-day informant, if you will.
More detective work, I assume? What's the mark this time? A lost cat? Someone go missing?
I'm looking for someone. The owner of Club Amour, a man named Aragaki. He's probably somewhere nearby, but I don't have time to scour all of Kamurocho either.
You got that right. Searching on foots for cavemen. Here, can I see your phone for a quick second?
My phone? Sure.
What do we have here? You already have the Chatter app, Yagamishi.
I do? Oh. I guess it came pre-installed.
Well, you're in luck. In my hands, this stupid app becomes a powerful way to find people.
Really? How?
Hold on. I'm busting into their servers now.
Hi, Marley.
And there we go. Here, take a look. Go ahead, try searching for something. Maybe a name?
That would be Aragaki.
Okay, and let's limit the time period while we're at it. Say today. See? That map will tell you the GPS position of all the relevant Chatter posts. Not gonna lie, I had to give myself admin privileges to get that one, though.
Wow.
128 hits. We're gonna need to narrow down the search.
Not sure what else we can put in, though.
Didn't you say the name of the club, Yagamishi? Some crazy French word?
Oh yeah, it's Club Amour.
Great. Let's try Aragaki and Club Amour. Well, looky there. Narrowed it down to 1.
So Aragaki wrote this, huh?
Nope. Just someone who saw him. That's still a massive hint, though. See, it got posted only 10 minutes ago, meaning the poster might still be nearby. So, if I were you, I'd get down there and see if you can find out where your man went. I marked the spot on your map, Yagamishi. Hope it comes in handy. Good luck out there.
Appreciate it. Oh, and try to get out more, okay?
Why on earth would I do that?
Vitamin D, man. Vitamin D. So time to go play pachinko, which is not gambling. It's different. Shut up. Hi, Marley. Did I say hi already? Oh yeah, it's pretty messed up scene. And the best part is there's not actually a lot you can do about it, really. I mean, there's a few steps you can make it more aggravating. But all you can really do is prevent someone who doesn't know how to do it from doing it. It's like the age-old adage, locks keep out innocent people.
Got a second?
Sure, I can spare a few of those. What's up?
I'm looking for the owner of a club called Amour. Any idea where he is?
Actually, yeah. Just saw him. Wasn't in a great mood from the look of it. Must have really lost big time on the pachinko slots.
Any idea where he was heading?
Toward Taihei Boulevard. Probably getting sushi, if I had to guess.
Sushi? Really? Isn't that a little pricey for a guy who just lost a bunch of money?
You don't get it. You get sushi after a big loss to cheer yourself up. What's 10 more grand if you've already lost 50 or 100? Winning's what makes you stingy. Feels like it'd be a waste to blow your earnings on something dumb.
Huh. I'd never thought about it. Anyway, thanks a bunch. I'll head over to that sushi joint.
You know, I'd argue with that, because I don't agree with that, but then I know people who think that way. So... Hi, Alex. Worst game ever. Hi. Oh, as you might imagine, a baseball bat is overpowered. As it should be.
What a waste.
That's actually quite amusing.
See you next time.
Aragaki-san? The owner of Amour?
And you are?
The Lich King! Sorry.
Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I want to talk about what happened on the night of December 3rd.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, not ringing any bells.
Come on. You and I both know that's not true.
Well, it is. I don't know a damn thing.
Why don't I jog your memory then? I've got something to show you.
It's... this picture! I'm sorry. I'm trying to picture, like, just some ridiculous things. Okay, hang on. Let me see here. Where's the one? Just give me a sec. I know it's one of these. Wait, seriously? Is it not? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Take a look.
Dun, dun,
Night of the crime, you left Amour with these Matsugane goons, leaving Hamura and Kume, the victim, alone in there. You're knee-deep in this.
Guess I can't argue with that logic.
Don't worry. I won't ask for anything too out there. Just a bit of your time. I'm working on Hamura's defense, and I'm hoping you're the silver bullet.
Oh, yeah? Whatever. I'll talk.
Good. Now first, stand in that plastic doll's hug pose. Why? Because it amuses me. Oh, okay.
Huh. You actually tracked him down.
Appreciate the help. Now, what went down around 9 p.m. on the night of December 3rd?
Well, Captain Hamura brought that Kansai punk Kume in here. It was out of the blue. Caught me off guard.
Were there any other customers here at the time?
Just a few. They bailed when Hamura came busting in here. Who wouldn't? I ended up sending the girls home, too. Once everybody was gone, the Matsugane guys just laid into Kume for almost an hour. You didn't hear that from me.
You're good. Don't worry.
Then, right around 10, something kind of weird happened. Hamura kicked everyone out of the club. Even me.
And the only ones left inside were Hamura and Kume.
Yep.
You know why Hamura kicked everyone out?
He said Kume reminded him of an old friend. Claimed they needed to have a chat. Alone. At least that's how he worded it.
And that didn't seem weird to anyone?
Oh, the Matsugane boys had plenty to say about it. But if the boss tells you to leave, you get the heck out. No clue what went down in the club after that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Getting beat on for an hour? Like 10 minutes can kill you.
Did you just sit and watch while the Matsugane tore into Kume?
What do you mean? What else could I have done?
Called the cops on them for one. Not like they're especially good for business. Nor is a dead body in your club.
Come on. They'd have killed me if I did that. And frankly, it didn't look like they were hurting him too bad. If anything, they were going easy on him.
Meaning what?
Like just smacking him around a bit. You know, nothing too serious. Once in a while, they'd hit him a little harder to make him bleed, I guess.
Tell me about the camera out back. The broken one.
Oh, that?
How long's it been like that?
For about a month. Some drunk asshole chucked a rock. Cracked it right open. It was just for show, though. Never actually worked in the first place.
Not much use to me, then. The cops came by after the incident, right?
A detective, yeah. Guy named Kuroiwa. Apparently with organized crime.
What did you tell him?
Not a whole lot. Same stuff I told you. Forensics was tearing this place apart. Trying to find bloodstains from Kume. You know, with that luminol stuff. I thought I'd wiped all that up before they got here, but that sure was a waste. Turns out blood's tougher to clean up than I thought. Now they're convinced the murder happened here.
Was there that much blood? Before you wiped it up, I mean.
No, not really. I told you, they barely even made Kume bleed.
Sounds like he didn't die here, then.
Well, I certainly wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Gouging someone's eyes out is going to create a lot of a mess. So... Now, I don't have a perfect visual memory, but I don't recall the guy really being all that beat up. You know, when we saw his corpse. Obviously, he had the eye problem, and he had a couple of scars, but that's it. And they haven't said what the method of death is yet. I just realized that. Like, was he... I suppose that sounds weird. I guess gouging the eyes out would kill you. But did he... that doesn't sound right. I know that sounds strange. Yeah, cause of death. Thank you. God. I'm sorry, I know that sounds weird, but if someone died from the eyes being gouged out, it would be from blood loss. In which case, there would be blood every freaking where. Because you would have to lose quite a bit of blood from your eyes to die from that. And there wasn't blood just gushing all over him or on his suit. Or on his hands.
Well, thanks. This is a huge help.
We done here?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put my guess down. Assuming this game is built well enough that I can, infer into it. We came up with a term for that back in what did we call that? Anyways, assuming this is a well done enough game, I think the eye gouging happened regardless of the murder. Which, yeah. Oh, yeah, answer, sorry.
Kaito, what's up?
Hey, man. Where are you?
Just left a club called Amur, over on Supon Street.
Amor? Isn't that one of the Matsugane joints?
Yep. Hamura and the victim were apparently alone in here the night of the murder. Anyway, need something?
Yep. Swing by the office when you're done there.
What's up?
It's no rush. You'll see when you get here. Later.
Alright, alright. Whoop, wrong way. Watch, I'm gonna be completely wrong. Like, I'm just completely spitballing in the wrong direction. Farewell, Max Time, forever. Ooh, that's a hell of a...
Nice try, jerk.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Really, guys?
Remember, we don't kill people in these games. I think Awkward Zombie did a good comic about that. I would never kill anyone as he's beating someone over the head with a bike. I refuse to murder. Wouldn't you, Shikor? They attacked me. I'm entitled to some of their money. I'm just saying. I know how Pokemon goes. And Pokemon is Japanese. Therefore, in Japan, if someone attacks me and I defeat them, I get to steal their money. It's the rules. Yeah, victory spoils. Exactly. Right of conquest. It was even a defensive war.
What the? Why is she here?
How about you ask her yourself, Romeo?
Good to see you, Yagami-kun.
This music. It's the it's the prosecutor. Oh. Time to kill her.
Don't worry, it's not what you think. And before you ask, she's not here to win your heart again.
Win my heart again?
Hold on a minute. Let's make one thing clear. We never dated.
Guess I misspoke. Don't sue.
I knew from the first time I laid eyes on that
I'm
dame.
here on business. That should be obvious.
Business?
The prosecutor's office is pressing murder charges against Kyohei Hamura of the Matsugane family. You're involved, aren't you, Yagami-kun?
Word travels fast.
Nothing that happens in Genda's office gets away from me.
Saori-san just can't keep a secret, huh?
Not with me. We go way back.
Since you were kids, right?
Yep.
Back to Hamura, though. They're already pressing charges? They only just arrested him.
Apparently the prosecutor's had his eye on Hamura for a while now. He's just been lying in wait for the perfect moment to strike.
And this prosecutor is?
Your friend Izumida.
Somehow I knew it'd be him.
You haven't seen that guy since the whole not guilty verdict, huh, Talk?
Yep.
He's probably still sore about it.
Too bad Shintani's gonna be the one in charge of the case and not me.
You're really never becoming a lawyer again, are you?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Genda-sensei asked me the same question.
I see.
Does the prosecution have any work for me? I'd be glad to cut you a discount.
You know what, Yagami-kun?
Hmm?
This detective business really doesn't suit you.
Couldn't she have just called? Think she went through the trouble for a reason? Maybe you?
It's, getting dark out. I should walk her back.
And beat people up. Hopefully. Look, it's cathartic. And it's not like it hurts them. But first, we need to do the most important thing of all. Look at the bricks. Behold their glory. Actually, this is not a bad brick texture. Although, I've noticed the textures in the game are actually pretty low quality in general. So I can't give any special praise for it. The doodad placement I can give praise for. Not the textures, though. Like, you can see the blur. This is true in Yakuza 0 as well, if you remember. A lot of things were deliberately, you know, low res. Although, I do like the fact that you can see the bugs right there on the windowsill. Do you see that? Or maybe that's dust? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. You probably can't see that. It's really small. I think it's actually dust, now that I'm looking at it more carefully. There's just dust there. Anyways.
Mafuyu.
Not so fast. Who are you?
Chief Prosecutor? And Yagami-kun, what are you doing?
Well, I was planning to walk you home.
Really? That's so sweet.
Well then. I apologize for my forcefulness.
Is that Thornton?
Sure.
This is Chief Prosecutor Morita. And, you already know Prosecutor Izumida.
Long time no see, Yagami-sensei. Courtroom just hasn't been the same without you around. Damn near breaks my heart.
I'm just waiting for a Borderlands-style splash with each of these. Oh yeah, that's Ray Chase, by the way.
I'm just collecting evidence. Looks like you don't need that walk home, Mafuyu. Later.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You're not a lawyer anymore. Even after your landmark acquittal. Too bad.
I only won because I was up against you.
You shut your damn mouth. If it wasn't for your bullshit logic, that murderer would have been behind bars. An innocent girl died because of you.
Tell me what was so bullshit about my defense then. Come on, say it.
Everything!
That's enough, Izumida.
It's okay, Izumida-san. Thanks for thinking of me, Yagami-kun.
Farewell.
Man, has that guy got Nora or what? If I was a chick, I'd be way into that.
Not now, Kaito-san.
My bad, my bad. So, what do we do about the case?
Hang on. Can I confess something to you guys really quick? Big confession, okay? I'm actually really a fan of a very particular type of the bad Hawaiian shirt. Like, there is such a thing as actually bad Hawaiian shirts, but then there's, like, good bad Hawaiian shirts. And long story short, I really like Kaito's shirt there, is what I'm trying to lead into here. I'd wear that.
Mafuyu said they're already pressing charges. We should go to Genda's. Let Shintani know what's going on. I want you there too.
Got it. See you over there then.
Yeah, Kiryu had some great shirts too.
Look, just take a breather, huh? Count to 10 or something.
I'll give you a breather.
It's called punching people in the face. Pwah! It's Tsukumo? Yeah, what's up? Alright, what do you need me to do? Buy me a model figure. There's a specific one I've been looking for, and apparently they have it at Ebisu. Which makes sense, since they're limited edition sold everywhere else. This may be my only chance to get it. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Ebisu. The pawn shop. That's not that far. He's always helping me out, so I do owe him. And he's never been comfortable outdoors, so I'll do the friend event. Is that it right there? So there's a filter. It's a weird filter. It's not very well designed. To be better on PC, let's try this. I was hoping for labels, but whatever. Too far. What, Saint? It all makes sense to me. I was actually told by several people that this barely spoils anything from 6, so I'm not super worried about it. I'm here to sell. Well, let's see. Ooh, a plate made of platinum. And the Gold General from the Shogi Interior series. Ooh, yes. Solid paint! Oh, for drones. For customizing the drones. These are also for customize. Oh, God, we can do all sorts of stuff to customize the drones. Oh, God. I will spend 50 million yen on the perfect racing car. Which is also an awkward zombie thing. Yes, I would like to buy that. And wow, there's a lot of things down here for parts. He who runs into telephone. That's me. Let's see here. Nah, we're done. Whoop, wrong button. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. Yeah, I used to have just a bunch of jars of their souls, but you would not believe how many people, like, every time a guest visited, they'd be like, what's in the jars? And they just open it, and then the soul would get out, and then I'd have to go hunt the soul down, and then I'd have to rebottle the soul. That is just such a colossal pain. It's like, God, have some courtesy, people. One time Bragwin came over. I was like, oh, what soul's in here? And I told her it was a soul thing, and she was like, sweet! Which soul is this one? And she just opened it on my face. And I was like, what the hell, Bragwin?
Really, guys?
I wish the out-of-combat transition was a bit faster. But yeah, transitioning in is very quick, and I do like that. Yeah, it wasn't a Pokemon. Spoilers!
Hey.
It's not a bad idea, Night Forager. Girlfriend quest. We're not doing that. I brought you the goods. Thank you for this item. My friendship has increased. This is 2 games in a row where we're going to run around trying to raise our affection with people. Sorry, I guess I should be reading these out loud. It wouldn't have been quicker to go yourself. There's this pre-order about to open up, so it's time to man the battle stations. You've always got a reason to stay cooped up, huh? You never change. Nah, I wouldn't say that. You've improved a lot, actually. It's all thanks to you, Yagami-shi. What does she, by the way, mean? I know what Kun is, and I know what Sensei is, I know what Chan is, but I don't know what she is. I never made human contact again if it weren't for you reaching out to me. Yeah, speaking of which, you finally set foot at your house only to end up hiding away in a net cafe? Yeah, well, the rent's cheap and the internet's fast. What more could you want in life? I can think of a lot of things. Besides, this is the perfect place for an informant to set up his base of operations. True. You always have been a big help, that's for sure. Damn it, next time. Either way, I'm lucky to have you. Right back at you, buddy. Friendship increased. Friendship leveled up. You have become friends. He is now comfortable enough to fart around you. Some of the people in town will have a special icon that signifies they can become friends. The more friends, the more side cases. When they talk to you, you might end up a powerful ally. In order to become friends with someone, you need to fill up their friendship meter. A person's friendship meter will fill up as they solve issues. And if you want to interact with a friend who's unavailable, try doing other things for a while. Okay. I wish to be your friend. Got it. I cannot be your friend. God, that would be awesome in real life, Shikar. I mean, in fairness, I don't get a lot of sun nowadays. That's not actually a joke. I really don't. Oops. That's not on purpose. It's just a byproduct. Interesting scene. Okay. You know, it'd be really funny, though, if that happened in real life, Shikor. Like, imagine you're going to the grocery store, and you see the checkout person you normally check to, and you're like, hey, what's going on? Not much, you know, things are doing... Yeah, right. All of a sudden, in the middle of the checkout lane, plong, friendship leveled up. You are now basic acquaintances. You are comfortable to talk about your everyday life around this person. And there's a little...
Here you go.
Hang on, I just realized I have an extremely important question to ask. Can I change my outfit in this game? Because if I can't...
Hey, Yagami. The hell were you thinking sending Kaito here by himself? Guy acts like he owns the goddamn place.
All hail King Kaito.
Just sit your ass down, would you?
There we go.
So, we finally have some details from the cops. Murder specifics, forensic results, even their proof that Hamura's the one who did it.
That's a lot.
Let's see it.
But first... Just don't forget your role in all of this. Especially you, Yagami. At the end of the day, you're just a mercenary. The one who decides how this investigation goes is me. Understand?
You got it. It's your show. Now, why don't we look at those documents, Shintani-sensei?
That's more like it. First up is the crime scene. Around 6 a.m., morning of December 4th. Police get a call about a body in the alleyway behind a moor. The officer who rushed to the scene confirmed the corpse on arrival.
Ah. You get a complete view of the object in question. Okay. Hey, look! No blood on his hands. Or his outfit. My memory did not fail me. Look at this. There is no blood. That's the only blood. Yeah, no. I stand by my earlier speculation. Hang on, is there a cat in this? I need to see if I can find the cat here.
Hey.
Victim was a Kansai thug, bottom feeder with the Kyorei clan. Toshiro Kume. Body had a few bruises, but the cause of death is pretty obvious. 2 puncture wounds, straight through the eyes. The cops think the murderer used something like an ice pick, pierced right into his brain.
Okay,
hurt just thinking
that would do it.
Oh, you're telling me.
But
looks like the murder weapon went through Kume's eyes, then tore him out when the killer took it back. Only natural to think the Tojo was trying to make an example out of him. You know, threaten the Kyorei. So even if Hamura didn't do it, it's damn likely that someone from the Tojo clan did.
And if we can figure out who it was, Hamura will be off the hook.
What? Find the real killer? That's a step too far. Priority number 1 is proving his alibi. We do that, we're in the clear.
Uh-huh.
Remember, we're not interested in the truth, we're interested in winning. It's like Noel. No, I'm kidding. Noel's much cooler than that. I stand by my statement. This is way too little blood. These were taken out post when he was already a corpse. I stand by that. You know, I can never decide if I like those kind of shoes or not. On the one hand, they're tactless and tasteless and awful. On the other hand, they look really cool. Thank you very much, Noel. Much appreciate the sub. But I'm afraid stabbing is in your future. Unless you want to tell me what you want to put that towards, which would be awesome. Anyway, so.
Suspicious.
Oh, hello.
There's pretty much no blood anywhere near the body, meaning Kume wasn't murdered in that alley. If I had to guess, I'd say he died in a moor.
Yeah, we already kind of talked about that. Suddenly we're playing Myst.
What the? Hey.
Night of the crime, an employee from another bar tossed their trash out in this alley. Around 2 a.m. Didn't see anything out of the ordinary, though. In other words, Kume got dumped sometime between 2 and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
Uh-huh. What the? Hey.
Nothing was found in Kume's pockets. No wallet, no phone, nothing. Bet the murderer broke the phone. Cops tried one of those Find My Phone things, but came up empty-handed. Guess the killer at least tried to cover his tracks. You take a peek in the alley when you were over at Amor? Doubt there's any traces left at this point, but it's apparently just out the back. Anyway, this is Kume, just before he died.
Before the killer took his eyes.
Come on, don't say stuff like that.
So what's the prosecution's angle on this?
Well, try thinking about it in the context of the Tojo Kyorei feud. 2 other Kyorei Yakuza turned up dead before this, each with their eyes gouged out. Not a far leap to assume the Tojo's responsible for all 3 murders. You follow?
Yeah, there's a good chance the murders were the result of the Tojo clan versus Kyorei clan turf war.
Yep, go on.
All right. This is how the prosecution thinks it all went down. December 3rd, just around 9 o'clock. Right out front of Club Amor.
Quick aside, I think more games should use still 3D cutscenes. It's a great technique, and I feel like it's just underutilized. That's all.
An argument breaks out between Captain Hamura of the Matsugane family and Kume and Murase of the Kyorei clan. Hamura and his thugs drag Kume into the club, at which point Murase abandons Kume and flees the scene. Hamura then locks Kume in a moor for around an hour, while he and his boys beat the daylights out of the guy. Around 10 p.m., Hamura kicks everyone out, leaving only himself and Kume in the club. Up to that point, their story matches the camera footage and the testimony we have from the owner of Amor. The prosecution's story continues as follows. Once the two of them were alone, Hamura tortured Kume even more violently. Then, between 2 and 3 a.m., he drove a sharp weapon into Kume's eye, killing him instantly. Once he finished gouging Kume's eyes out, Hamura dumped the body in the alley behind Amor. When questioned, Hamura said, "Me and Kume left Amor around midnight. I went for a steam right after." But since no evidence can back up that claim, the prosecution doubts its credibility. 6 a.m. on the morning of the 4th, Kume's body was found. And 1 week later, they arrested Hamura.
So they've got three things: the camera footage, the bloodstains in the club, and Hamura's Swiss cheese alibi. Any of those alone wouldn't be enough to get a conviction. But with all three, the prosecution thinks they've got this case in the bag. End of the day, to them it's just Yakuza offing Yakuza.
Guess there's a lot of reasons for them to suspect Hamura.
Makes sense they'd see it that way. I'm more interested in what you think, though. Did Hamura actually kill Kume?
I don't know. The guy rubs me the wrong way, yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's innocent. A cunning Yakuza like Hamura wouldn't just offload the corpse in an alley like that. Too sloppy.
Thank you.
If he really did it, forget about the eyes. You'd never even find the body.
Exactly.
Agreed. That's our Shintani-sensei. Prickliest guy in town. But damn if he's not a terrific lawyer.
With you there.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? What? Something wrong?
If Hamura didn't do it, the person who did is still out there somewhere.
Huh?
We've just got to find them if we want to clear Hamura's name.
Ha! You think we've got the manpower for that? Tracking down a criminal like that takes an entire organized front. Best leaving that to the cops, if you ask me. My only job here is defending Hamura.
A lawyer's job is only to prove reasonable doubt, not defendant's innocence. And... yeah, no comment. Do I have to hit yes? To them, the truth is irrelevant. That's absolutely true.
Then what's your next move?
Gonna need some more info on the victim. Remember Kume's buddy? The one who ran off when the Matsugane boys jumped him. Name's Akira Murase, from the Kyorei clan. I want to hear what he has to say.
About what?
About what he did after he watched Kume get dragged into the club. Did he really just abandon his friend? It's hard to believe.
He's right. No self-respecting Yakuza would run off and leave his buddy to die. Murase must have at least attempted a rescue, but to find out for sure, that would mean... dramatic pause.
Come on, man. Is this the time to go knocking on the Kyorei clan's door? Sounds like suicide to me.
I bet they're out for blood after what happened to Kume.
One way or another, I want that info from Murase. Huh. You're the ones who have to figure out how to get it. That's the deal, remember?
The deal my ass. Poking a hornet's nest ain't gonna get us anything but stung.
He's right, though. Come on, Kaito-san.
Fine.
And yeah, I noticed Kaito was just kind of for most of that, as he should be.
First things first, we need to find out where the Kyorei clan's hiding. They gotta have a base or something.
Probably quickest to just go ask Matsugane-san. He's got all the real Tojo clan dirt.
Oh, I guess I'll pass. Can't exactly waltz in, being expelled and all.
Yeah, I'll take care of this one by myself. I'll call you when I'm done.
New info added. Still can't go to Sega. Worst game in the world. -13 to gameplay. Oh yeah, sorry. What I actually mean is